Greetings, gentle viewers!
And howdy!
And welcome to Trails of Cold Steel 3. Billy and I have been waiting for this game for literally years.
Speaking of waiting on us to do things for years, we're the Bittersweet Gamers.
I'm the Opinionator.
And I'm We Square.
Oh man, that's realistic. Normally, this is where we would do a little bit of a blurb about the game we're playing, and then tell some silly and dumb jokes, and then actually start it.
My jokes aren't silly. They are dumb, though.
I think mine are probably more on the silly side.
But we've got our bases covered.
Between the two of us, silly and dumb, what are we talking about? Look.
Speaking of silly and dumb...
That's enough. We're not doing that this time because we actually need to introduce something kind of important. This is Trails of Cold Steel 3. Furthermore, this is the 8th game in this series, which has a contiguous story starting from the first game. I have played all the games released in the US, which is Trails in the Sky, Trails in the Sky 2nd Chapter, Trails in the Sky the 3rd, Cold Steel 1, Cold Steel 2, as well as I have played the 2 games not released in the US, Trails from Zero and Trails to Azure. Billy has played all of those, but the 2 Crossbell games, Zero and Azure. So, we are coming into this with a full knowledge of everything that's gone on, what the world is, who the characters are, what the situation is. And we are going to be providing commentary as if you did as well. When it comes to the Crossbell games, I'll have to explain some stuff to Billy when those details come up.
He has given me a basic plot synopsis, however. I do know some basic information.
Right, there's a lot of major spoilers that I haven't told him because I do want to get him to play it one day, but I'll probably have to run through all the major stuff during this. So that means that I'll be providing commentary and explanation on the Crossbell context for you guys, in the event that you haven't played them or seen an LP or something. However, if you're jumping into this without having played at least Cold Steel 1 and Cold Steel 2, you probably shouldn't be here. We're not gonna tread all over the old ground, otherwise it would take us 7 videos to get anywhere. Having said that, if you're interested in Trails in general, and for whatever reason you happen to glance at this LP to see if you might be interested in the series, I can't stop you. I'm the guy in the video. You're the person actually watching the video. You have all the control here. So if watching this or some of it will encourage you to be interested in checking out any of the other games at all,
then by all means, watch ahead.
You are totally welcome here, because this series is really good. We've been pushing Trails in other videos on our channel and on our Discord for years, and we intend to continue pushing it. So now that my long and boring explanation has scared everybody off, and I've also told people that we're not doing a proper introduction, let me spend 30 minutes talking about my Grandmaster of Ouroboros theory.
No, Daymon, no!
Okay, you're right. I'll do that later. In all seriousness, these games are phenomenal. As anybody who's seen any of our other videos knows, we're like 4,200 years old and have been playing video games since the dawn of time, when the NES was released back in the age of the dinosaurs. And I have always loved JRPGs. And for me, the Trails series has hit literally every note of everything that I've ever wanted in a JRPG. The world is phenomenal and very well developed. The characters are not stupid.
They do character archetypes that we would normally run away screaming in terror from, well,
yeah.
So we like them.
Like a lot. Milliam, I'm looking at you.
It's Milliam time!
Furthermore, I think the game's combat system is amazing.
If a little exploitable.
If you don't do the exploits, the system is great. If you do the exploits, it's just, we may as well be playing on normal. We're not. We're gonna play it on Nightmare. This is the last stuff I'm gonna say before we actually get started with the dang game. Sorry, but I feel like we need to explain this stuff. We have decided to play this game in a way in which we will have no regrets. I want the battles to be difficult and rewarding and require us to actually use the systems in the game instead of stacking up master quartz combinations that enable us to do 700,000 off the top. That'll just bore me. And we are going to talk to all the NPCs. We're not going to spam that in the regular video. At the end of every video where there has been a section of doing the rounds, as it were, anybody who's ever played Trails and talked to the NPCs know kind of what that doing the rounds means.
You gotta talk to everyone after every big story event.
We'll be stuffing those at the end of a video, probably without commentary. That way, if you're interested, you can watch it, and if you're not, then don't. We are going to be acting as if you know what we're referring to when we are talking about what we get from the NPC dialogue, though.
So if you don't understand, it's your fault.
But that's okay, because you can interact with our channel and watch our videos in whatever way you deem appropriate. It is your time, not ours. If you have chosen to give it to us, we are eternally grateful. However, making the video is our time, not yours, so we get to put in it whatever we want. Perhaps the two shall intersect. Okay, shut up, Daymon. Let's go. The smallest mistake will lead to death for those who want a true challenge. Yeah, right, they're not that bad. I mean, sure, every chess monster will kill you the first time and you have to, like, make sure to re-equip yourself. And you have to spend some time grinding for sepiths so you can not only power up character slots, but also get their accessories so you can prevent status ailments that will otherwise destroy you. And yeah, some battles are gonna be long, but I'm good at this. Let's do it.
Come at me, clown shoes!
I did regret not playing the 2 Crossbell games on their highest difficulty, and stomped all over them as a result for only playing in mere hard. I just can't let that happen again. Man, we're also probably gonna fanboy all over the place. Okay, 1206. I feel like I've been trapped in 1204 for like 5 years.
Oh god!
And this is our first time around Ortis, too.
That's true.
Former Noble Alliance base, Juno Naval Fortress, or maybe Juno, how the heck am I supposed to know?
Oh, you know.
Ah!
Damage has already been scored!
Okay, here we have Jaegers and Archaisms.
I love the Blade Cougars.
Blade Cougars are so great.
Save me! I surrender. Just please.
Huh, how foolish.
Left wing, Block B intercepted. Now moving to our next area of attack.
I guess this would be either Northern or Nidhogg.
Probably.
Dead soldiers of a dead land.
Oh,
You have proven your pride.
Oh!
that's Aryan
The
Rod.
pages are laid bare. It is up to us to pen their contents. Numerous foes approach. Though they aren't who we foresaw, their skills are still worthy of note. Now, we shall see if they are worthy of our final experiment as well.
Yes, my lord.
Oh, I can't remember the names of the other ones of the Stall
In the
Ritter.
name of the Stall Ritter, we shall vanquish these foes.
And of course, Duvalie.
Yeah.
They'll learn what it means to fight us, and to come face to face with the strongest in Ouroboros.
The other two are fun too, though.
Of course, we're starting in medias res.
Oh, I
just
see.
like in-
Okay, okay. I don't know why I didn't expect it. That's always how they start.
Look at that!
It's a white ion.
Oh!
That's the
oh,
successor of
God!
the Type Alpha that wiped out Guerrilla Fortress.
Ah!
As far as I can tell, it doesn't seem like it's functional at the moment.
I say we break it down piece by piece. We can waste it before our precious little Ashen Chevalier even has to lift a finger.
What about...
Have you forgotten our role as the second team?
So what? If he's got everyone's attention already, we might as well. We've got an ace up our sleeve. Now's our chance to finally get a leg up on that Glory Hound.
Must beat instructor.
Glory Hound? He probably put a lot of thought into this, you know. But it is true, he's always rushing off on his own to save the day.
That's about normal.
Damn it! Now that I'm thinking about it, it really pisses me off!
I do agree to some extent.
I think he's doing a pretty good job, all things considered.
Well, you can shut up.
That's just what a real man is like.
I'll speak up for the teacher.
He tries to be strict, but melts into being oh so sweet. He'll spend hours caring for you before sparing a second for
I see
himself.
what this is gonna be like
Someone
then.
as dashing yet kind as him would make any girl's heart flutter.
Ah, Kyokan-sama.
What? Speak for yourself!
I think she was.
A player as clueless as him is the worst kind.
Yes, very well put.
Harsh
I agree.
words, but he does bring it on himself.
It is interesting. Quite a lot of the games start like this. I don't know why I said that.
Again?
You probably know that.
They sure like to be flashy.
The intervals are getting shorter.
The battle must be reaching its climax.
Time is of the essence.
Okay. Class 7, let's move out!
So I wonder if there are going to be any prologue battles.
Probably.
All right. I don't really know anything about any of these people.
Well, to be fair, we do know about Altina.
Yeah, other than Altina.
I'll give Ash one thing. When he heard that they were fighting like a successor to an Ion, and he was like, let's break it to pieces, somebody got a double scoop of confidence in his Raisin Bran that morning.
Oh my god, you are so right. The Ion type Alpha. It's essentially High New Gundam, by the way. I'm sure like a person in the audience knows what that looks like. It's for realsies, and a couple level 35 folks with probably not very good arts. Well, they shouldn't stand any chance against it. Tonfa, huh?
My turn.
Oh, nice to see a playable character who actually uses a rifle.
Well, Machias used a shotgun. It's kind of, you know.
I love Trails. However, I think the weapons that the characters from Steel on use look like toys from a Tokusatsu show.
They look really dumb.
They look really dumb. Like Sarah and like her toy ray gun and her toy swordy thing. Look, are they cool? I mean, kind of. But I just wish they didn't look like toys. Okay, I'm done now.
If you look closely at Yuna's Tonfa, it looks like there's like a gun cylinder in it and like a barrel at the end. So
Actually,
she
I believe you're right. I think Yuna has the ability to switch combat styles from like close range to long range.
Oh.
What the heck?
How's this?
Pretty awesome, you ask me.
Let's go.
What?
Yes!
How can I do this?
My turn.
Yeah! Here I go!
Enemies on the field don't stand a chance.
Come here. Come here, Cougar.
Yeah! Yeah!
Ha 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 ha!
We'll end this quick!
Visually, this is interesting. It's moving really fast, but it seems to me like it's maybe kind of lacking a bit of heart.
I kind of feel like that too.
Okay, well, we've got Brave points. One thing that I really love about the series is that you may have to throw out a battle scope or use Analyze or something, but you have perfect knowledge on what things you can do to the enemy.
Yeah, it really helps you utilize the strategy.
Yeah, you can actually use the system instead of just guess. Okay, so you use it on your turn. Yeah, I could use hers even though she's not in the party.
There!
It's my turn.
Oh, you landed up on a BP upturn.
Oh, I see. Rah!
You're mine! It's down!
It's my turn!
I won't do anything. How about that?
Observe as we have to get used to the system.
Looking at these Brave orders,
They're pretty strong.
this is ridiculous. Okay, so I guess all the enemies have a break gauge. That's the
Oh,
purple shield on
okay,
the bottom.
okay.
I didn't know every enemy was going to be like that.
You can't escape! Fire! Our chance! Kurt!
Leave it to me.
Yeah!
Yeah, that may not be worth expending the Brave points compared to orders.
Yeah, it just
It's
seems
my
like
turn.
orders are way better.
Cutie bullet. Wow, charm 90%.
Let's go.
Man, you gotta look out for these Blade Cougars. In the other games, they're amazing and like super tough.
All the Jaegers are really strong in the other games.
Oh God, I know it.
You knocked an item out of it.
There!
Ah, just like all high school students can do.
I got this.
Yeah, you do got this, man. Whoever you are.
You can't escape! Fire! Our chance!
It's mine.
I got this.
0 arts?
He's probably the character with the lowest arts, too.
Yeah!
On a 0 arts turn, who cares?
Azure wings, shoot!
We're here to show off how
go.
cool the characters are.
It's mine!
Excuse me? Bring death to the battlefield, Reaper's whirlwind, and he's using a big axe, and he has unbound rage. What that makes me think of is Randy Orlando.
Hey, you!
What?
Rest in peace!
Be very, very quiet. We're hunting an archaism.
Oh, I failed.
Fine, bring it.
That's okay, this is what I'm here for.
Behold, the dual blades of Vander. Now! I'll end it. Ha! Ragnar, strike!
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
My turn.
I'll cast a spell on you. So pretty. Brilliant shot! I may have gone a little too far.
Now, let's dance. I ain't done with you yet. Yeah!
Oh, cool!
Nice!
Helio Raid! Sweet dreams.
You know what that says?
What does it say?
Time for use on Sepith upturns.
It's my turn! This is it! Ha! One more! I'll finish it. Excel Breaker!
Those are pretty cool.
Okay, let's keep moving.
Yeah, I don't know if they're like the most amazing things I've ever seen. I mean, heck, I don't even know how to pronounce the names of everybody in my party. I mean, what is that? Mus, Mass, Moose, Muse, Meese? I don't know. And last but not least...
Now, transform.
What is with that pose?
Sync complete. Go, Arcadius gear.
Oh!
Ready?
That's
Launch!
awesome! That's just like...
Brianna, open fire.
That's just like what Tio used.
Exterminating target. Huh?
Near the end of Azure, Tio got an orbital gear that was pretty much exactly like that.
Oh, that's awesome!
My turn.
Right.
Now. Huh?
Seems good?
This is the end.
Is there some limit to doing
is the
that?
end.
I see charges, but doesn't seem relevant
There.
right now.
Activate Fragorok. Destroy.
Fragorok, huh? So I do think it's funny, we spent all this time gushing right before starting playing the game. But in all seriousness, I don't really like how Steel 1 started like this. I don't really like...
Either.
I understand that they have something of a purpose, but it's just not really my thing. I really liked how they did it with Zero. You didn't have any battles, and it just took like 5 minutes.
It's like we don't have any investment in these characters yet.
Yeah, it'd be different if this was Class 7, or the original Class 7.
Right.
But I don't know who these people are.
All we got was a short little conversation to kind of give us a basic comparison of them.
Yeah, and I don't know what's going on.
4 turns absolute reflect.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Ebon Crest.
Ha!
Ow! Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
My
Stop hitting
turn.
yourself.
I can see that this will be used much in the future. Wonder what happened here. I'm not gonna wonder too much, though.
I guess either like a battleship or an airship.
Well, like the barrels on some of these cannons look like they've been bent or melted.
Possibly the Ion?
Yeah, presumably. Also, I went ahead and I looked up those characters' names because it was bugging me that I couldn't remember. Of the other Stall Ritter.
Yeah.
It was Duvali the Swift, Inus the Stout, and Enea the Sharp.
Yeah.
Duvali obviously is an important character in Cold Steel 2, but in Azure you do fight all 3 of them. And I actually beat the crap out of Duvali easily, but kind of had a hard time with Inus the Stout.
Yeah.
That's an orbit recharge station, David. How do you not recognize it?
Well, I was trying to activate it, but I was a foot too far away. So I punched it with Clam Soleus.
Oh god!
Oh wow.
They're huge.
They don't look like anything I've seen before, but based on the weapon, like that big sort of massive axe, it's like that really common archaism that you see throughout the skies. Vanguard?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Cutting-edge machines employed by the Stallritter.
Yeah, and they have the same shield too. Well, a shield and an axe.
One thing after another. What kind of circus is this?
An extravagant one with a high price for admission.
I like her.
Class 7, our goal is to eliminate these targets.
Fire up those combat links. We got work to do.
Yeah!
Yeah.
What a passionate foe.
We'll care later. Okay.
All right, that hurts. Sleipnir.
Oh yeah, I think you fight Sleipnirs in the place where you fight the Stallritter in Azure.
Well, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Arcus, activate!
In front of one of the towers.
Ha!
Our chance!
I'll assist. I shall go.
It's even a set radius.
I'll support. Arjum heal.
Thanks.
Thanks for the help.
Let's try this.
Breakthrough! Sledgehammer!
And we'll just heal some more.
Heal our wounds. Sephiral rain.
I mean, I could just,
Thank you.
Thanks.
S-craft them all to death, but,
I love when the gun people have, like, support moves with their guns. Like, allow me to shoot you and heal you.
Trails tradition. Well, let's see what this does.
Fine.
Oh!
Now, let's dance. Raid!
How did the robot bleed?
Red oil. No, power S and seal 30%, and I hit them both. Seems good, and I'll heal with Altina. Got it. And they're about to be broken.
You got seal off on one of them.
I shall go.
Look how quickly you're building brave points back up.
All right, got it to 5, which is the max, and then I used Sledgehammer to drop it to 4.
Oh, okay.
And now I'm going to use freaking Ebon Crest.
Let's go. Ebon Crest. My turn.
For a little bit of a heal. All right, better than nothing here.
I'll support. Arjum heal.
Thanks.
Thanks for the help.
Yes.
And it had to boost CP too. Because of course it did. You know, we talk about how broken they are, but they're going to have like one craft
Azure
at the beginning of the game.
wings. Shoot!
Oh yeah, of course.
Now's our chance.
It's mine! My turn.
How is he already back to 100 CP?
He's got a CP regen buff on him somehow. Wait, hold on. Go back to Unbound Rage? Maybe it means you also get 50 CP a turn for 2 turns.
Okay, that must have been what it was. And I thought I was going to get 50 right there, which is why I immediately popped an S-Craft. Okay, that's
still crazy.
This is stupid. And it's a max strength buff, no less.
On a critical turn, so you're going to hit him hard.
You're
okay,
mine!
I'm getting a better idea of how to time stuff here.
Keep it up.
Excuse me?
Oh, random stat down, pretty neat, huh?
Conjures a phantasmal fortress that fires devastating lasers.
Power creep is a very real thing. Let's conjure that fort.
Arcus activate.
I don't care.
Oh.
It's my turn.
Oh, I didn't see how long Seal was gonna last.
Just one turn. It's got boss.
Okay, just like
stuff.
Cold Steel boss style. Okay.
Yeah. Don't worry, my snapshot vision's got you covered.
I want a chance for defense and speed down.
You can't escape. Fire!
Ow, that sucks.
Yes.
0 order? There's a 0 order turn.
Are you kidding me? Well, welcome to winning the game.
Enemies better really put up a fight later.
Let's go. Ebon Crest.
I wonder if enemies can use orders.
It's my turn.
Maybe. I know that there's some mechanic wherein important bosses can actually use S breaks. Not S crafts, but
On
they
their
can...
turn, but they can interrupt with an S break?
Yeah, they can insert themselves into the turn order with a break.
Oh, man.
Using a Brave Order doesn't even take your turn.
Can you make another Brave Order?
No, because otherwise I could get that instant restore over and over. Yeah, we need healing, and we do not want faint. Can I get him? Can I get him? Dang it!
But it doesn't affect her.
Oh, actually, you're right. It just straight up doesn't hit her.
Heal our wounds. Sephiral Rain.
But this takes care of the faint.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Sure.
Sure. Yeah, okay, so CP does not appear to be an issue, so let's just do Belly All Raid.
Now, let's dance.
Yeah.
Okay.
How strange, but okay, whatever. Zenhomon Hasha!
Oh, we're getting our
My
butts
turn.
kicked.
They just didn't even stand a chance. How many of those I got?
All right.
No. For the entirety of the turn.
Good.
It's not used up like in the other game.
Oh my god!
Do you see? 4 turns of invincibility, except for attacks that bypass it, which do exist, and 10% heal, and EP recovery.
Smash! Wide open!
I'll assist. Huh.
Thanks for the help.
I'm gonna hit one of you bugs!
I'm going.
Good job. You inflicted some damage. I'm so
Yeah.
proud of you.
I get to do something before I die.
Not really.
Oh.
There.
Sure.
I don't suppose I could talk you out of hitting me with your big weapon.
No.
Oh, okay.
Look at this. 6 turns, critical plus 50%, and a 1 level strength speed buff.
For 2 turns. Ah, that's disgusting.
I mean, this is going to be ridiculous, because what it always comes down to in the end, in high difficulties, is arts. Doesn't mean the physical characters aren't good, they're just often using arts too.
And 12 turns of reduced EP cost, and restores 20% EP, and boosts arts for 2 turns. These are all disgusting.
You're mine! It's down!
Keep it up.
I mean, why would I ever want to use something like all-out attack or rush when I can just use brave orders instead?
Foe suppressed. Let's continue.
You are so suppressed. Okay, this is going to be really cool as soon as I know what's going on and care.
Yep.
Oh, look, I got some quartz.
That you can't equip.
Because, we're not going to get to keep any of this stuff.
Oh no, of course not. I suppose if you...
Crap!
Okay, let's see here.
We can self-destruct.
All right, got it.
I suppose if you've never played a Cold Steel game, this would be a helpful tutorial for how things work. But if you've never played a Cold Steel game, why are you jumping into the third one?
Now, NISA actually really wants you to... They say this is a fine game to start with. And they would say that because they want you to buy it. However, to be fair, I want you to buy it too! Okay, I'm just glad that we actually can pause these if we need to.
Stand back. Clown Soleus.
Don't worry, Barrier Girl has you covered.
Thanks. That was a close one.
Thanks, Allie. And Sammy, too.
Oh, I see.
You're welcome. However, the name's Sammy.
The characters who give nicknames are just gonna give nicknames. Just accept it.
you should just take Sammy, because it's way easier to say Sammy than Cleon Soleus, and it is actually kind of cute.
I agree.
Note that she doesn't protest Allie.
I was hoping we would have a minute to ourselves.
Nah, we're too popular.
So you sensed us coming.
The stall ritter.
Okay, if I remember correctly, the pink-haired girl is Inus the Stout, who wields a big axe and has, like, defensive abilities. And the other girl is Enea the Swift, who uses a bow. And it's really interesting when you fight her. Not the Swift, the Sharp.
Yeah, I do believe the Swift.
When you fight her, you actually have to fight some Archaisms or Fiends or something, while she's not even on the battlefield and is sniping into it, taking turns.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It's a really interesting and unique battle.
The Stout and the Sharp.
Hello. We meet again, children of Class 7. I didn't think you'd make it all this way on your own.
Do you intend to overcome certain death without the Ashen Chevalier?
Considering how the enemies have been going so far and that I've stocked up 5 BP, yes. Now, if Arianrod shows up, no. This is really your first time to see her, too, isn't it, Billy?
That's correct. Except for the brief moment she was in Cold Steel 2?
1. She was in 1.
She
shows up
for
in the
like half
window.
a second.
Yeah, for half a second.
Cute. Now cut the shit.
We know how much stronger than us you are, but we refuse to stand by as you do your bidding.
I did, for the record, I did beat Arianrod in hard, which, I mean, I was playing in hard because I wanted to move through the game faster, but I did beat her. It wasn't that bad.
Wasn't she like a fight you're not supposed to win?
Correct. Like, first you have to take out her helmet, which has 50,000 hit points.
That's hilarious.
Yep.
I respect that fire. I will give you my utmost in battle.
I am scared of you.
You'll do as a delectable appetizer before the main course.
Oh, man.
Now, show me your strength.
Can you fledglings handle this?
No, I want it to be easy again.
I'm really kind of sad that she's not sniping from the bridge. But I guess, you know, it's the beginning of the game. They can't get too fancy with the boss fights.
Arcus, activate! Yeah!
59,000 hit points!
Oh, God! Well, don't expect to hit her with any status.
Ain't exciting, but we gotta get it out of the way.
Arcus, activate!
It just reminds me, Billy, we're really playing a Trails game. It's my turn, Arcus, activate. It's my turn, Arcus, activate. Arcus, activate. It's my turn.
My turn.
Arcus, activate.
Let's go. Ebon Crest. Charging. Yeah!
Ow, stop it. Oh, wait.
It's my turn.
At least the reflects don't do a whole lot of damage.
Arcus, activate!
Fine.
Take this!
Thank you.
Wow, 7,000.
Oh.
There! Yeah!
Haha.
Yeah!
Gives you time to set up if necessary. But it's gonna be hard to get more BP.
Yeah, especially on bosses.
Right.
So I guess it's not as broken.
Oh, hey!
Heavy divider!
That's it?
I got this.
Did speed down and move down.
Just didn't do much damage.
Yeah! It's down!
I like how you said there's no way we're gonna get a unbalance on him, but there it goes.
Well, I was on a critical turn, so it automatically crits, so you automatically get the breakpoint.
Shows how much I remember.
Charging.
Crossbreak, yeah.
There we are. And you're out of range. Okay, that's no good. Well, we're just gonna do this. I'll move her up there so I don't have to deal with this crud again.
There! Yeah!
Huh?
Thanks.
Something that I really love about the Trails battle system is they are endurance matches.
There!
This sucks!
Axel Arrow!
Oh!
My shoe!
I got
This crap again! Oh no!
I guess she did this in Zero.
Oh my god, she spammed the heck out of it, and she could actually, it was an Azure, she could actually out-heal the damage I was doing. Forget this, I'm not gonna mess with this at all. Alright, Anea. Okay, we're gonna hop over here.
You're mine!
Yeah!
I always like how the Mirage arts do stuff like this.
Yeah, there were these weird things.
I'll support. Arjun here. Thanks for the help.
Like I was saying a
My
minute
turn.
ago about endurance matches, you just need to outlast them, and that can be very challenging.
You need to make sure your healing outlasts their damage.
But it's something that I really like because you really feel the strength of what you're fighting.
I really appreciate a tough boss. Like an intimidating boss.
Yeah.
You're mine!
You like how I'm just sort of positioning you?
It's my turn!
Positioning is very important. Please stop.
There!
Ah, she's
Axel Arrow!
she's janking your brave point bonus.
Ha!
Heal our wounds. Sephiral Rain.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Sure.
Alright, my plan is to have Ebencrest as a panic button if things get really bad. And when I'm kind of ready, then I'll sledgehammer and just
try and break their gauge.
Yeah, see if I can break one of them. Well, they don't really restore break. I just don't want to break them before I'm ready. But if they're pretty far down, then I can tell.
You want to break them and then capitalize on it.
Right. Well, you know what? I'll just go ahead and sledgehammer anyway.
Breakthrough! Sledgehammer!
I want to be.
I got this.
Your sledgehammer.
Excuse me? Is this a personal problem? Okay, Yuna, you just stay right there so you can absorb axe hits and make sure all the important people stay alive.
Now, Arcus activate.
Oh, a 3 BP upturn. I wanted it.
Thank God it doesn't,
Take that!
Oh, no!
from you.
Yeah!
Woo!
Okay, I'm just glad there's no petrify.
Thanks for the help. I'm going.
Oh, that's why I put everybody in the position that I did. Please
You're mine!
Woo!
No, dang that. Having to impede a craft. It ruined my sledgehammer. Trying to break Anea.
She's close.
I guess I almost have, yeah.
I mean, this fight actually looks winnable at this rate.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna win. Oh, I see there's an auto battle. You do it like that. Just what I wanted to do with that turn.
Day 27. The boss fight with the Stall Ritters still going strong.
Let's go. Evan Crest.
I really wish we had started with like a 3-hour-long cutscene instead of this.
Well, you know, it is what it is. It's Nightmare. If we're gonna do this, then we're gonna do it right. Oh my gosh, I'm about to break Inus. Well, okay.
Arcus activate.
You do you.
I got this.
Yeah, you do got this, man. It's all good.
We'll just, impede her.
30 CP. All right, bro. I'm counting on you. Get 2 CP from this. And, don't miss, all right? That would really suck. I don't want you to do that.
You're mine!
It can't be.
Oh.
Yeah!
Interesting to note, the reflect damage doesn't affect their break gauge either.
Okay. Very good. I'm glad you saw that. I mean, I'm still not sure how well this stuff really affects it. Okay, I think I'm about to break Enea, too. Okay, we'll just do this then. If they're broken, the best I can do is just go after them, right?
Yeah, hit them as hard as you can until they're not broken.
Now, transform. Sync complete.
Just,
Go, Arcadius gear.
Do this.
Ready, launch. Brionac, open fire.
This makes me so happy as a robot lover.
Exterminating target. Huh? Ah!
This makes me happy as a lolly lover. I mean,
Billy tries to deny it, but it's true. Oh, poor little broken girlies. I will beat you all up.
This is it!
Smash them into the dirt, Daymon.
One more!
All right, I will do one more.
I'll finish it.
I am worried that I won't be able to get him back for a while, though.
I'll cast a spell on you. So pretty.
It's so creepy.
Brilliant shot!
You know something? Didn't Ro have a gun art that involved ice and Claire as well?
I may have gone a little too far.
Am I just misremembering?
No. I guess we just have a lot of water specialist gun users.
Huh.
Sort of survey the scene here. 23,000. She's healing herself. I'll go after Enea. Okay, so I can hit Enea while she's broken and do some damage, and that would be good. And I kind of do need to heal Ash here.
Yep.
However, you know what else I could do?
What could you do?
I could also go analyze and steal a brave point.
Or Brett.
Oh, good. Let's do that.
Yeah, I think that's way more useful.
Delay 6? Oh my gosh!
Well, he may have cast on him.
I mean, I'd like to do the damage, but
activate!
I want a brave point.
And to survive the next round.
Thanks.
I am the stout, breaker of foes.
No, that's bad.
Very well.
Oh, God.
But this is not yet over. Gaze into the evil eye.
I don't like this.
My shoe.
Okay, so this is obviously bad.
Good luck.
So here's what I'm gonna do.
That's why you wanted the brave point.
Let's go. Evan Crest.
I don't know what their break gauge flashing red means, but it can't be good.
That means they can kick my butt, I think.
Yeah!
Let's finish this.
Yeah.
Yes!
Wow, that's cool. It's a double
How's
S-craft.
That's awesome.
Why do you think I did this? I saw them gain 200 CP. When the boss gets 200 CP, you don't let them hurt you.
Now.
Okay.
They've got a buff on them that looks like a starburst, like target one with attack. That buff on the left, I don't recognize.
That's this glowy thing that lets them be all powered up or something.
Okay. Because I see the perfect defense, and she's got 4 turns of HP regen.
Right, because that's freaking Ines the Stout and what she does.
That's enhanced, I guess, the enhanced status.
I mean, I just don't see why I should do anything other than this. Nobody's about to die, so...
Charging.
You know, target her with an attack. You see something on her hit point gauge?
Oh, I see. That must kind of show you the type of damage or the amount of damage that it is saying you're gonna do.
No.
It's my
that
turn.
wasn't it. Maybe that's a threshold before they start doing that thing where they can S-break. Because you didn't do damage up to that point. Enea the Sharp, or as she's often known, Enea the Pokey.
The Pokey?
Pokes with the arrows, you know.
I really don't want to let her heal with that 10%
You could
next
turn
turn.
an S-craft.
Now, let's dance!
She's getting really close to it, so we'll find out soon.
Oh, thanks for that hit. I needed the CP.
How's this?
No! Oh, I thought it would be like a heal or something.
I was worried myself. I don't remember everything they did.
Well,
I remember her shooting a lot of arrows, and I just kind of laughed at them and kicked her butt.
I think Ash is about to go down because she's getting another turn.
Crud. Yeah!
Awesome! Ah, that was the cutscene threshold.
What fun.
I was gonna win this fight if we kept it up. Because even if Ash went down, all I
back up.
I've got these items and I don't have to worry about using them up. What are items for?
To be used.
Against a hard boss?
Oh yeah, overly conserving your items is foolish.
Yes.
Indeed. They have quite a bite to them.
You guys better understand, I was gonna beat you. So what that threshold was the threshold at the...
Victory threshold, maybe?
They're acting like we're nothing to them.
Hey, I was gonna win this fight and you know it. It's like in Cold Steel 1 when you fight Victor Arcade.
Uh-huh.
If you use, I think it was called Insight.
Yeah.
If you use Insight diligently every other turn, you have perfect evasion, and you can beat him up, and it'll force him to S-Craft on you, but you would have won if you wouldn't just pull out the S-Craft.
Yeah.
It's better to assume they're conserving their energy.
Why the hell are you two playing around?
Duvalie.
She's so serious.
Stop wasting time before our main enemy shows up.
I really do like Duvalie.
She's so sassy.
I guess I have a thing for people who complain at other people. And Braids.
Braid appreciation, of course.
Ah, you're here early.
And so ends our fun.
Well, guess we gotta stop. The teacher's pet is here.
That's the head knight of the Stall Ritter.
Duvalie the Swift. She'll be trouble.
Hey, she beat Lo 1 out of 100 battles. Oh, and this music.
She may be kind of a ditz, but she's fast.
She's not Duvalie the Slow.
Oh, this is like the Ouroboros theme, like the leitmotif.
Who are you calling a ditz? Cocky little hatchling.
Hatchling?
No, please.
Ines, Anea. I
am afraid it is Ines.
Are you going to correct her?
Well, no, but it's like the way you read her name is this. And that's Ines.
We'll put a stop to them with our Radiant Star Formation.
Okay, Reen, please come save me.
Very well.
Don't hate us for what's about to happen.
It's just like before.
Ah, this happened before, huh?
That the best you got? Bring it on!
No, don't provoke them. You guys are schlubs.
Prepare for...
And these guys are enforcer
Not so
levels.
fast.
There we go.
Excellent. Woo!
And Milliam. And Sarah.
Ah!
Ah!
Goodness!
Sooner than we expected.
We made it.
Excellent.
Excuse us. Oh.
How am I not surprised?
Told you. Glory hound.
Well, now you're in trouble.
Instructor.
Why are you here? Weren't you supposed to be in the left wing?
The paths meet up here, so we decided to see how things were going for you.
Seeing all the paths firsthand, I understand why they call this fortress impregnable.
Man, it's really nice to hear some of these voices again. Milliam is the only major cast member to have changed. I believe that's correct.
Leave them to us. We're almost there. See you again at the tower. Yes, instructor.
Thank you.
Fine. Just be careful.
Baka Kill Khan. Stupid instructor.
Charging headfirst into your graves, are you? Don't say I didn't warn you.
Like when we get here...
If you're insistent on challenging our lord, I will cut you down right here and now!
It'll probably be awesome.
2 arms!
Eventually.
Class 7, Ashen Chevalier!
I was wondering if we were going to get to fight them with... original Class 7? What should we call them? Reen's group? Okay, there we are. In 0, it turns out that the starting in media res is really important. And I understand what they were getting at when Cold Steel won, like what the impact of that was.
Right.
But I don't really understand this. Maybe in the future I'll understand why they did this. But for now, it's just a chance to learn how the battle system works, which we did do.
That's fair, that's fair.
Like at first I was going derp derp, how me hit buttons. And then by the end I was using the new systems and stuff. I like how Emma looks like Vita.
Yeah.
I sense that Olaf and Thomas are going to be in this game.
Maybe. Maybe.
Yeah! Yeah! I mean, yeah. I just wanted to cheer for Tita and Agate and Randy and Tio.
Thank God Fee is marginally better dressed.
She's actually wearing clothes. Yeah, Azure Siegfried. Who the heck is that, right? Come on.
Yeah, I really wonder.
And Rutger Colossal.
And Satan.
Boo, Osborne. Boo, Shirley. Yay, Campanella. I despise Shirley, though. Meanwhile, Randy is one of my favorite characters in the series.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, I know, this could be really awesome. Okay, so, let's actually start this game now, shall we?
3 months earlier.
Starting on a train again.
Well, I mean, Trails of Cold Steel.
Lamar Mainline Mixed Train.
The next stop is Leaves. Leaves. We will be stopped for...
That's the new Thor's campus, I think. It was Reen in there. I was wondering if it'd be somebody else like Yuna or Kurt.
Well, as far as I know, Reen's still the main character.
Yeah. Well, he's a national hero now. Whether he feel he's earned that or not, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And Valamar's in the train, huh? I wonder how much more he's grown.
Valamar or Reen?
Valamar. And Reen, too.
Have we nearly arrived?
It's very cramped in here. I would like to move.
Valamar, at first, when he first awoke, he didn't really have too much of a personality, but as more time passed...
He interacted with the rest of Class 7 and whatnot?
Yeah, well, it's like his memories weren't all quite there, and it's like he just sort of spent more time existing in this world and had more of a personality, so I wonder if it's gone even further, and if he's actually pretty much like an entirely complete individual at this point. Also, what the heck happened to Ordine, Crow's Divine Knight? Do you remember?
I do not. It just kind of cut away after that scene?
Yeah, so anybody could have it.
Maybe Azure Siegfried has it.
I mean, alternately, Ordine could have just flown the heck off.
That's true.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
So, Reen has a lot to answer for.
Sorry you had to be cooped up in Corellia Fortress this past month.
Oh, they rebuilt it? Why?
That's a good question. They don't need giant cannons pointed at Crossbell anymore.
They own Crossbell now. Well, for now. Well, really, it's just like good to have a fortress next to the place that really wants you to leave. Especially if it was already there. Anyway, You know, I was really frustrated and pretty angry with Reen's behavior at the end of the previous game. I don't blame him. Under the circumstances, how could he react any other way? Like, of course he didn't know what to do, and of course he didn't know what was right. How could he possibly? And, you know, all the relations between everyone are just completely broken down. I just wonder how much Reen has recovered. Is he in a good place now, or
I hope so.
He could still be in kind of a bad place, you know?
He was always kind of in a bad place.
Which is really unusual for a Trails protagonist.
Yeah. Like, he was always trying to find something, even as he helped others.
Yeah. Well, I hope he's found it and has a better idea of what he wants to do, because being a toady for frickin' Osborn is not what I want to see.
Me either.
I know there are plenty of people that really like Osborn. That's great. I, however, hate him. I pretty much think that Osborn is essentially the main villain of the series at the moment.
Yeah. Which says something with Ouroboros running around.
Yeah, I am also in the Ouroboros is bad camp. I don't believe they're secretly the good guys. I'm certainly sympathetic towards a lot of their members. I know that's a complicated topic. I'm sure we'll talk more about it later. Now's not the time. But I will say, if I had to pick between supporting Osborn and supporting Ouroboros, I will be supporting Ouroboros, thank you very much. Because Osborn can go die. However, that appears to be impossible. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's been alive for a couple hundred years, but that's my own theory. Hey, Ken, thanks for that. I'm really glad, because when you mentioned that to me, suddenly everything made sense.
And I'm sure this isn't exactly a first-class cabin either.
Not to worry. This is something that needed to be done. While resting, the drain on my energy is insignificant.
He certainly seems like more of a person.
Yeah, that's
The way he's
fantastic.
talking. Yeah.
Besides, if it will reduce the burdens you shoulder, I am more than happy to comply.
You know, I'd think there was a human in there if I didn't already know that was you talking.
Well, like we said.
Thanks, Valimar.
You are welcome.
A lot of warmth in his voice.
Is this it?
Yay!
Sure is.
Excellent!
Tita and Agate!
Run, Tita, or the serial head patter will target you next!
Crying out loud. Don't know what all the fuss is about. Do they really need us to supervise unloading this junk?
Huh?
Picture that going through a landing port.
In Erebonia, easily.
Wow.
Yeah, Tita, go fangirl over the robot! I also like how we haven't gotten to see their faces yet.
Yeah.
I also like how Agate is no longer in a late 90s game. Like, he's dressed like a normal person now.
I'd heard about him, but seeing one up close is wild.
Wonder what they're doing here.
A 7 ards tall humanoid weapon. Panzer Soldats or something, yeah?
Not Valimar.
No, I don't think so.
Hi, I'm here too.
No, they have the correct response. Oh, look, it's a robot. Let's admire it.
Of course you'd say that.
Of course I would say that. So I wonder if Tita's brought an orbital gear or plans on assembling one.
I hope so.
Oh, this is the Ashen Knight, isn't it?
Yes.
Get out of here.
Yes, get out of here. This is restricted.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I wouldn't have expected a civilian to know that, much less someone from outside Erebonia.
Do not underestimate the Tita.
Let's just say I'm a little interested in things like this.
Uh-huh.
A little? Your whole family goes nuts for this kind of stuff.
I hope her mom isn't in this game. She scares me.
Me too.
I also don't think Agate could survive if Tita's mom was in this game.
But how'd you know we're not from around here?
You have just the tiniest sliver of an accent.
Oh, come on. There's some other reason.
I'm guessing you're from somewhere down south? Liberal, maybe?
Is it that easy to tell?
It is for us, but that's because we know who you are.
Bingo. So what? That makes you the Ashen Chevalier?
Yeah, I'm surprised you knew that too.
Now I'm the Ashen Janitor. I clean Valimar.
Probably not. Well, it's not like they're being hostile. What's wrong?
Right.
Schwarzer, are you back here?
Ha, Patrick!
Yes!
Man, I love Patrick.
Patrick is awesome.
Of course, he's such a terrible jerk at first.
We'll be arriving in 5 minutes. Are you prepared?
But I really like characters that start out like that.
He grew a lot.
Yeah, it's that growth. I love the growth. Also, I'm very happy that Patrick's voice actor returned. I wasn't sure.
I just remember the time at the festival when he walked up to talk to Reen's sister and Reen just shot him that death glare and he immediately turned around and left. It was so funny.
I'm also angry that you don't get Patrick as a party member.
Boo!
I mean, I'm assuming you don't.
All set. I'm good to go whenever.
Sorry for holding you up. We gotta get ready ourselves.
That's right. Thanks for talking with us.
I believe she's involved with Leaves in some way. Maybe as a student, maybe as a teacher, I don't know.
That makes sense.
Who are those two? They didn't appear to be your everyday civilians.
They're from Liberl. I guess they're getting off soon, too. Something tells me I'll be seeing more of them at my new job.
And we're all happier for it. Now, I don't know why Agate is here.
As her bodyguard, I imagine, or something along those lines.
He's a bracer! Is he not here on bracer business and instead is just look after the little squirt? Well, she's not quite as much of a little squirt anymore.
I don't know. That was just my first inclination.
I mean, Tina's as old as probably regular new Class 7 students. She's not a lolly anymore, Billy.
Shut up, David.
Oh, is that so? I admit, I have heard the rumors.
Rumors? Why, please elucidate us, because we don't know what is going on in Erebonia!
Now arriving at Leave Station. Leave Station. We will be stopped for 10 minutes to unload cargo.
Oh god, finally I can stretch.
Well, he's still staying like that.
It would appear little has changed. The Ashen Knight is as beloved by the masses as ever.
He has earned it. Huh. I was just thinking about Valimar. I guess he doesn't have to, like, stand up or anything and can just happily kneel down forever. Not like he has muscles to get tired, right?
Stop applying too much realism to the magic robot.
Okay.
Well, I, tried to lay low this past year. I've turned down all the interview requests I've been bombarded with.
It's little wonder, then. For a young hero like yourself, such actions only serve to grant you an irresistible air of mystery. The rumors of your role in the Northern War have, by this point, far outstripped the truth.
And the truth was pretty crazy!
That's right! And there, Reen Schwarzer, the Ashen Chevalier, stood against 10,000 Noble Alliance troops! He waved his hand once, and the entire Kreutzen provincial army exploded into flames! It was a little less dramatic than that, though.
My apologies. That was a regrettable slip of the tongue.
So Reen may not have actually, maybe not processed, but accepted everything that has happened so far?
Yeah.
No, it's all right. It's just something I'll have to deal with.
And for that matter, Patrick was like, oh, sorry.
I like seeing them both on such friendly terms.
Right. You know that Patrick has grown as a person, which was the whole point of sending nobles to Thors.
Yeah!
When he notices that somebody else has become perhaps slightly upset by his words, and he immediately apologizes, claims fault, and is warm. It's just good to see. It's just really good to see.
Join the party.
Thank you, Patrick. For the last 2 years, you've helped me out more times than I can count.
I'm still hoping I can one day get close to your sister.
Well, that was sudden. I have simply been performing my duty as a member of the glorious Class 1.
Dude, you graduated some time ago.
Of course I could spare some consideration for a hapless classmate with barely enough attendance to graduate. One who has unreasonable tasks thrust upon him on a near daily basis, yet somehow manages to triumph regardless.
Beat you in the exams too, bucko.
And you said I was sudden. You're serving as the deputy of the Marquis's family in Ortis now, right? I'm sure that's no walk in the park either, but I know you'll give it everything you've got.
Okay, Ortis used to be territory of the Cayenne family, right?
I believe so.
I mean,
but naturally, they're not going to keep any power after what happened.
Yeah, we haven't seen Ortis at all in, like, the games. It's just been mentioned. I also remember from looking at the character bios in the background from the main menu of this game, it said that Duke Cayenne has not even, like, there hasn't even been a verdict in his treason trial yet.
That's just how much political power he's got.
But at least he doesn't seem to be running the Lamar province anymore. Wonder who is. Patrick is High Arms, and the High Arms family rules Saint Arc, whatever that province is.
Uh-huh.
But of course, there's no way I can allow us to fall behind House Alberea. I recommend you do the same for whatever may come at your unique new workplace. And seeing as she is not so terribly far, do be sure to keep in touch with Lady Elise.
Stay away from my sister.
And please, put in a good word for me anytime you think of it. No, really, please do that.
Perhaps you might even put in a good word?
Thanks again for all your help, Patrick. But that's an entirely different matter.
If you look at my sister even once, I will hunt you down and kill you. We're friends.
He's persistent, at least.
Oh, that facial expression, that's great.
Take care. Hope to see you again soon.
Their faces really do look a lot better than they did in Cold Steel 1 and 2, which only makes sense.
Yeah, as the technology improves.
But I still miss the 2D portraits.
Indeed.
Ah, that noise! Okay, it stopped.
Oh yes, it nearly slipped my mind. About that pledge Class 7 made 1 year ago.
Oh yeah?
I hope to see it come to fruition.
1 year ago in 1205, so we have no idea what it could be.
Oh.
Ha! I love it.
Yep. More Patrick, please.
Come back, Patrick. Join the party.
More Tina and Agate, please. More everything? Really?
Yeah, that's a fair request.
Yeah, I hope so too.
And yeah, I am gonna gush about this stuff because I really like it.
Deal with it.
Spring once again.
Re now leaving the station, huh?
Well, here I am.
Man, Billy, when you don't have to compete with Date, your puns are all right.
You shut your mouth. Barney's!
So this looks like this is where we're going to be spending a lot of time from now on. Kind of looks a bit like Trista.
A little bit, yeah.
What month is it? I don't remember. Okay, suburbs of Heimdall. Leaves.
I've never been to the suburbs west of Heimdall before.
Yeah, we've never been to West Erebonia at all. We just kept hearing that this is where the war was actually fought.
Almost reminds me of Trista. There are even lino flowers blooming here.
I thought those were lino flowers. That's why I was asking about the date to try and see if they were the season.
Nice.
Ah, memories.
Trista. and the Academy.
I really like Trista. I mean, because you spent so much time there in Cold Steel 1, how could you not?
Yeah.
I wonder how everyone who's still there is doing, and how Principal Van Dyke is after he returned to active duty.
Oh, wow! He's kind of old for active duty, but he'll be out there bisecting whatever they're fighting with, giant sword.
I never would have dreamed something like that would happen.
Yeah, I wonder why he went back to active duty.
It might just be that bad.
What? What is that bad?
The political situation.
Well, the military situation isn't bad. At this point, Erebonia should be more dominant than they ever have before. I mean, if Calvard doesn't have soul dots developed, and especially considering that Erebonia has annexed Crossbell, it just seems like right now they really are the dominant force, bar none.
That must be it there. I can tell it's brand new even from here. They said they'd take Valimar to the hangar on site.
Reen?
Huh?
It sounded like Elisa.
It did!
It's Toa!
Yeah!
It really is you, Reen.
What a wonderful hat. Toa has great hats.
Wow, the magazines don't do you justice. You look so mature now. Did you get taller too? I almost didn't recognize you.
Come, more girls should heap more praise on me, Reen.
Toa?
It's okay, Toa. You can be forgiven for not noticing if someone's gotten taller than you.
Oh no, she's probably really good at being able to tell if people have gotten taller than her. She sees the world from such a low angle.
Oh, did you not recognize me either? I definitely haven't gotten taller, but I'm hoping my new work uniform adds some womanly charm.
Seriously, where do you work? You have such an amazing resume, you had better not just be some flight or train station attendant.
That's what she looks like, yeah.
Oh, or maybe shows that my figure's filled out a little bit more.
Come, flirt with Reen more. More! I say that sarcastically. I kind of wish that every female character did not throw themselves at Reen.
Hold on. It's just, well, we haven't seen each other in a while, and I could never get a hold of you.
Oh, you want to hold me? No, that's not what I meant!
Then you just show up out of nowhere, dressed for work, in the same town I'm about to start work?
There are no coincidences in this world, I'm just saying.
I never imagined we'd end up working at the same place.
Sorry, I didn't mean to surprise you. I thought you already knew.
Well, a lot happened before graduation. And after it. I'm sure you've heard all about it.
But we haven't. Could you tell us?
Of course. It was actually one of the reasons I decided to come here.
She really was chasing Reen, huh?
But it sure was a nice surprise to hear you'd be joining me.
You know, the last time we were with Reen, he was a student.
Uh-huh.
And now he's an instructor. Toa was essentially like Toa-senpai. And she's probably in about the same boat.
Same for me.
There we go!
Well, anyway, congratulations on graduating, Reen. I'm sure there are plenty of other people who want to say that to you. But I figured I'd do it before anyone else.
Haha, I win.
Thanks, Toa. Wait, do you want something more professional, like Ms. Herschel now?
No.
Don't worry about it. Toa is just fine. Remember what I said when we first met? There's no need for formalities with me. Miss Herschel is awfully tempting, though.
God, she is laying it on thick!
Yes.
Good lord!
Extremely thick.
She hasn't changed a bit. So, Toa, you've been here a little while now, right?
Man, I really like Toa, but this is Trails, and since this is the 8th game, it's pretty fair to say Probably like most everybody.
Yeah.
What's her new workplace like?
Oh, she is! So now they're both sort of instructors at the school.
Well, I'm sure they told you a bunch of different things when you accepted your position.
But we're going to continue to be vague about it just to mess with BSG.
Well, that's just as well. We don't want to get too much more info because we got to stop the episode in a minute.
Nah, that's fair.
I think this job is going to turn out to be a lot more difficult than you expect.
Will it? I've been mentally preparing myself for the worst. I just hope I'm ready.
You remember how you were sorting out all the conflicts between everyone before? Like Machias and Eustace and Laura and Fee? Okay, that's going to be every day and like 50 people.
Have you already met all of our colleagues?
Yeah, we've all met. You're the last to arrive. I'll introduce you to them. But brace yourself, okay?
Oh god.
I feel like the butterflies in my stomach have turned into stampeding rhinociders.
Why are they just randomly putting in portraits? Like, I'm not complaining, I like more portraits, but it just seems weird?
I don't really know what you're talking about. I understand what you're saying, but it doesn't seem weird to me at all.
That they only do it sometimes?
Sometimes they want to show the whole screen.
Alright, I guess that's fair.
Besides, wasn't I just complaining about how I missed the portraits and then portraits show up? So all I can do is be happy about it.
It's okay. I'm in the same boat as you. Let's work together as fellow graduates of Thors and get through this.
Roger that.
What is this, like a problem school or something?
I think, considering that they're so close to having been students themselves, and considering what they had to go through at Thors, being on the other end of that must just be so intimidating. Like, Reen has to be like, oh god, I have to be Instructor Sarah now. I mean, not all the drinking and the hitting on older men part. But, like, she made it look like she was slovenly and lazy and did absolutely nothing, but she was actually a phenomenal teacher. And he's like, how am I supposed to do any of that?
Fair point.
I mean, heck, he's probably super intimidated by Toa when it comes to, like, her skills in this sort of area.
That's true.
All he can do is give corny speeches and attract every woman that lives. Which, those are not bad superpowers to have.
Oh, we're here.
Thor's Military Academy branch campus. And it looks much more modern.
The color's different, but it's nice they kept the horned lion crest.
It makes sense that it looks more modern because it's not a very old building.
Right.
This is the main entrance to our new workplace. Welcome, Reen, to the newly established Thor's Military Academy branch campus in Leaves.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Man, I've got butterflies in my stomach too. Because I want to keep playing!
Don't eat butterflies then.
You're right. I should, if I want to keep playing this game, I should keep playing this game instead of eat butterflies. I don't know what I was thinking. Man, Billy, I'm so glad you told me that.
Words of wisdom.
Please stop me next time, too.
Okay. Anything for a friend.
It's good to have friends you can count on. Bonds! Bonds that help you overcome barriers.
The hell are we talking about?
Oh, I'm using Trails language, see. You want me to talk more about the socioeconomic status of Bereahard?
No, that's okay.
I'm gonna do it later, you just watch. The Tactical Conference Room. It's much more military.
Range Schwarzer, welcome.
Okay, look, we're gonna stop. It's been going long enough. However, before we stop, Squee Randy. Randolph Orlando is one of my favorite characters in the whole series, so, hooray. How the heck did he get a job here, though? Well, we'll talk about it next time. It'll probably take us 4 more episodes to ever get to a battle.
It's time to stop, Daymon.
No!